He talks about and touts his Douglas plan, but we haven't seen that plan here. If you look at the actual data here, you'll find, even though he talks about supporting minority businesses and black entrepreneurs, I mean, when you look at the amount of spending that the city does with African Americans, since he came into office in 2012, it's dropped precipitously, to where it almost, I think, one year they might have only spent $15,000 with a black firm, and it was for plumbing. So, I mean, there's huge issues here. 40% of our families, African American families here, they have no wealth at all. Not $5, no savings. That's a real issue here. 52% of families overall, white, black, Latino, everyone, are barely surviving on a household budget. So there's a lot here that hasn't been talked about, and it really needs to get out into the world. So the eruption that you saw on Wednesday, it was justified, man. Like, people are frustrated. You know, this has been built up pent-up tension for a long time. And, you know, just putting black faces up there, man, like, that's not enough. Like, you know, we recognize here on the ground when we see white power and black face. So that's why, you know, it happened like it did. I mean, they try to use gender and say we disrespected a councilwoman. I understand people feeling that way, but, you know, when you are trying to defend a man's record, when they spend 8 years, demolishing homes in the West Side, and they brag about building 5 homes in one community. I mean, come on, man, is that really revitalization? I mean, that might be a good start for some. They knocked down hundreds of homes, man. Like, you know, we have people living in communities where they're demolishing homes and they're not even properly abating it. So you have these old homes being torn down. They have lead-based paint. They have asbestos, and all of that debris is flying in the air, circulating. It's going through people's windows. It's landing on their windowsills. I mean, it's in our soil. You have communities here where you have levels of lead that are higher than you will find in Flint. So these are real issues here that are not getting talked about, and we're trying to make sure it happens.
So it's nothing much to say. I appreciate you sharing.
Yeah, I hope that helps.
And if anybody ever questions it, this is why it always has to be justice over civility, because civility is always tool of the oppressor. People are fighting for their lives. And I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.